Child, stop for a moment. Just stop. Put down whatever you are holding. Stop scrolling. Stop thinking about the email you need to send or the text you are waiting for. I need you to hear something, and I need you to hear it with your whole heart. A secret letter has arrived for you. Not a letter made of paper. Not something you will find in your mailbox. A letter written in the language of the Spirit, sealed before you were born, and delivered to you at this exact moment because you are finally ready to read it. Your soulmate wrote this letter. Not with their hand. With their heart. And I have been holding it for them, waiting for the right time to place it in front of your eyes. That time is now. You have been wondering if they think about you. You have been asking yourself late at night, when the house is quiet and the phone is dark, do they ever remember my name? Do they ever miss me the way I miss them? Child, they don't just remember you. They carry you. Every single day. You are the first thought they try to push away in the morning and the last thought they surrender to at night. They have tried to forget you. They have tried to convince themselves that you were just a chapter, just a lesson, just someone who was supposed to teach them something and then leave. But you didn't leave. Not really. You stayed. In the back of their mind. In the quiet moments. In the dreams they don't tell anyone about because admitting the dream means admitting they still care. Before I go any further, I need you to do something. There is a link in the description of this video and also in the bio. I am asking you to click that link right now and leave your seed offering of $30. This is not about money. This is about you telling heaven that you are ready to receive this letter. This is about you saying, I believe that my soulmate is real and that this message is for me. Your seed opens the spiritual door that has been stuck. Click the link now. Then come back to me. I will wait. You're back. Good. Now let me continue. Here is the truth they have been too afraid to say out loud. They never stopped loving you. They just stopped showing it. There is a difference. Love that goes quiet is not love that died. Sometimes love goes quiet because it hurts too much to speak. Sometimes love hides because rejection feels safer than hope. Sometimes love pretends to be indifference because indifference doesn't bleed. But I see through the pretending. I have watched them compose 1,000 messages to you in their head and delete every single one before their thumb touched send. I have watched them type your name into the search bar and then close the app because they lost their nerve. I have watched them almost call you, 3 times last week alone, and hang up before the first ring. They are not ignoring you because they don't care. They are silent because they are scared. Scared that you have moved on. Scared that you are angry. Scared that you will reject them the way they once rejected you. Or the way they felt rejected by you, even if that was never your intention. Fear has been writing their story. But today, I am taking the pen back. And I am handing you this letter so that you can finally understand what has been happening behind the curtain of your waiting. Let me read you the letter your soulmate wrote. Not out loud in the way you expect, but spirit to spirit. This is what they have been trying to say to you but couldn't find the words for. I don't know if you will ever read this. I don't even know if I will ever send it. But I need to say it somewhere, and this feels like the only place where the words won't get stuck in my throat. I think about you every day. Not the way you think about a memory. The way you think about a home you can't find anymore. There is a version of my life where you are still in it. In that version, I am braver. In that version, I didn't let fear make decisions for me. In that version, I said what I actually felt instead of what was safe. I don't know why I'm writing this. Maybe because last night I dreamed about you for the third time this week, and I woke up reaching for someone who wasn't there. Maybe because I heard a song that reminded me of you, and I couldn't breathe for a minute. Maybe because I am tired of pretending that I don't care when caring is the most honest thing about me. I don't know if we will ever speak again. But if we don't, I need you to know something. You were never just someone I dated. You were never just a lesson. You were never just a season. You were the person who made me believe that love could be real. And even though I walked away, even though I told myself I was over it, even though I tried to replace you with other people and other places, I never stopped wondering what if. What if I had stayed? What if I had been honest? What if I had chosen you instead of my fear? I don't expect an answer. I don't even know if I want one. But I needed you to know. You are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. And somewhere in a different version of this life, I am still holding your hand. I hope that version of us is happy. I hope that version of us didn't make the mistakes we made. And I hope, somewhere, somehow, you already know all of this without me having to say it. That is their letter, child. That is the secret they have been carrying. And now you know. I need you to pause again. Look at the link in the description or the bio. This time, I am asking you to click it and leave a seed offering of $50. This is a different level. The first seed opened the door. This seed unlocks the response. Your soulmate has been feeling blocked, like something is stopping them from reaching out. That something is spiritual. Your $50 seed breaks that block. Click the link now. Leave your offering. Then return to me. You have been carrying something too. A weight. A wondering. A question that has followed you through other relationships, other cities, other versions of yourself. What if they were the one? You have tried to bury that question under busyness, under new people, under the loud noise of a life that looks fine on the outside. But the question never died. It just went underground. And today, I am digging it up. Not to hurt you. To heal you. The reason you cannot stop thinking about them is not because you are weak. It is because you are connected. The reason their face appears in your dreams is not because your subconscious is broken. It is because your spirits recognize each other. The reason every love after them felt a little bit like settling is not because you are incapable of moving on. It is because you were never supposed to move on from someone I knitted into the fabric of your soul before you took your first breath. Let me tell you something the enemy has been lying to you about. He has been telling you that time heals all wounds. That is not entirely false. But here is the part he doesn't want you to know: time does not heal connections that were never meant to break. Time does not erase someone I placed in your life for a purpose that has not yet been fulfilled. Time does not make you forget a love that was never finished. What time actually does is reveal what is real and what was only temporary. And the fact that they are still in your heart after all this time, that is not a wound that won't heal. That is a seed that hasn't bloomed yet. I am not a God of confusion. I do not give you a desire for someone who is not meant for you. I do not wake you up in the middle of the night with their name on your lips just to watch you suffer. I do not place their face in front of you in a crowd, or on a screen, or in a memory that feels more real than the present moment. I do not do any of that to torture you. I do it to prepare you. The longing you feel is not a punishment. It is a compass. It is pointing you towards something that is still yours. The ache in your chest is not a sickness. It is a signal. It is saying, this is not over. Do not let the world convince you that closure is always the answer. Sometimes the answer is not closure. Sometimes the answer is reopening. Sometimes the answer is a second chance that looks nothing like the first time because both of you have been refined in the fire of waiting. Stop here for a moment. Click the link in the description or the bio again. This time, I am asking for your seed offering of $30. This is the seed of agreement. You are saying to heaven, I agree with what God is saying. My soulmate is real. The letter is real. And I am ready to act. Do not skip this. Every seed you plant builds momentum. Click the link. Leave your $30. Then come back to me. You have changed. So have they. The people you were when things fell apart are not the people you are now. You have been through things that have shaped you. You have learned things about love, about yourself, about what you will and will not tolerate. They have too. And here is the beautiful secret that no one tells you about reconciliation. It is not about going back to what was. It is about stepping into what could be, with two people who have finally learned how to hold something fragile without breaking it. I am not asking you to pretend the past didn't happen. The past happened. The pain was real. The mistakes were real. The silence was real. But I am the God who makes all things new. Not all things erased. All things new. That means the same people, the same connection, the same heartbeat, but with new hands, new hearts, new courage, new honesty. Your soulmate is not the same person who left or who was left. They have been working on themselves. Not because they knew you would come back. Because something in them knew they needed to be different for anyone to stay. And that work has been hard. There have been nights when they wanted to give up on themselves. There have been mornings when they looked in the mirror and didn't recognize who they had become. But through all of it, your face was a quiet whisper in the background, someone is still out there. Don't become someone unworthy of them. That whisper was me. And they listened. Not perfectly. Not without stumbling. But they listened. Now let me tell you what is about to happen. In the next few days, not weeks, not months, something is going to shift. You are going to receive a sign. Not a vague, maybe that was a sign, kind of sign. An unmistakable one. A song that plays at the exact moment you are thinking of them. A random message from a mutual friend who doesn't know you still care. A notification that makes your heart stop because it looks like their name. That sign is not a coincidence. It is the envelope. The letter has already arrived. The sign is the seal breaking. Before I tell you what to do when that sign comes, I need you to plant another seed. Click the link in the description or the bio. This time, leave $50. This is the seed of breakthrough. This is you saying, I am not just hoping anymore. I am investing in my future with my soulmate. Your $50 seed breaks the final wall of silence. Click the link now. Leave your offering. Then return to me for the final instruction. When that sign comes, you will have a choice. You can ignore it. You can tell yourself it doesn't mean anything. You can protect your heart by pretending you didn't notice. Or you can be brave. You can say, okay, God. I see it. What do I do now? And I will tell you. I will tell you in that still, small voice that has been guiding you your whole life. The voice you sometimes ignore because it doesn't shout. It will whisper, reach out. Just say hello. Just ask how they are. Just open the door a crack. You don't have to push it open all the way. Just a crack. Let a little light in. And when you do, when you send that first small message, when you make that first tentative contact, something on their side will break open. They have been waiting for permission. They have been waiting for a sign that you are open, that you are not angry, that you are not going to reject them. Your small hello will be the permission they have been praying for. And they will respond faster than you expect. Not because they are desperate. Because they have been ready. They have been ready for longer than you know. When they respond, do not expect a long paragraph. Do not expect an apology for everything that went wrong. Do not expect them to have all the answers. What you should expect is a simple message. Something like, I was just thinking about you. Or, it's good to hear from you. Or even just an emoji, because words feel too heavy. That small response is not small. It is the first brick in a bridge that has been burned and rebuilt and burned again. Do not judge the bridge by the first brick. Let the bridge be built slowly. Let trust return like a shy animal, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, then finally resting in your hand. One more seed, child. This is the final one. Click the link in the description or the bio and leave your $30 offering. This is the seed of sealing. It locks everything I have spoken into place. It protects the connection from spiritual interference. It ensures that your message reaches them and that their response reaches you. Click the link now. Leave your $30. Then come back for the closing. I know you are afraid. I know you have been hurt. I know there is a part of you that wants to protect yourself by staying silent, by pretending you don't care, by waiting for them to make the first move. But child, someone has to move first. And I am asking you to consider that it might be you. Not because you are desperate. Because you are brave. Because you are tired of wondering, what if? Because you would rather know than spend another year in the purgatory of maybe. Your soulmate is not a fantasy. They are a real person with real flaws and real fears and a real history that includes pain they have never told anyone about. They are not going to save you. They are not going to complete you. Only I can do that. But they are going to walk beside you in a way that no one else can. They are going to see you, really see you, and not look away. They are going to hold your hand in the dark and laugh with you in the light. They are going to argue with you and still choose you. They are going to be imperfect and human and sometimes frustrating. And you will still look at them and think, you are my person. That is what I am giving you. Not a fairy tale. A real love. A love that has been tested by time and distance and silence and still survived. If that is not a miracle, I do not know what is. So here is what I need you to do tonight. Before you close your eyes, I want you to say their name out loud. Just once. Just in the privacy of your own room. Say it like a prayer. Say it like a hello. Say it like a confession. And then listen. In the silence after their name leaves your lips, you will feel something. A warmth. A peace. A knowing. That is me saying, yes. That one. Still that one. Always that one. Do not ignore the letter that has arrived for you. Do not scroll past the very thing you have been praying for. The secret is out. Your soulmate has been thinking about you. Your soulmate has been writing to you in their heart. And your soulmate is about to prove it. Now close your eyes. Breathe in. Say, I receive the letter. Breathe out. Say, I am ready for what comes next. The waiting is almost over. The silence is about to break. And when it does, you will know without a doubt that I was speaking to you all along. Go in peace. Your soulmate is closer than you think. The letter is real. And the next chapter is already being written. Amen. Child, you came back. I knew you would. Something in you couldn't walk away without knowing the rest of the story. That something is faith. Small, maybe. Tired, maybe. But still alive. And that small, tired faith is exactly what I am about to reward. The letter has been read. The secret is out. Your soulmate has been thinking about you, dreaming about you, writing to you in the quiet hours when no one else was watching. But now comes the part you have been most afraid of. What happens next? You have received the letter. You have felt the truth of it in your chest. But the letter is not the destination. The letter is the invitation. And the invitation requires a response. Before we go any further, I need you to do something. You know where the link is, in the description of this video and in the bio. Click it right now and leave your seed offering of $30. This is not about money. This is about you telling heaven that you are not just a listener. You are a participant. You are saying, I have read the letter, and I am ready to write the reply. Your seed activates the next phase. Click the link now. Then come back to me. I will wait. You're back. Good. Now let me tell you what happens next. Your soulmate has been feeling something shifting over the last few days. They don't understand it. They thought they had moved on. They thought they had buried the feelings so deep that nothing could dig them up. But I have been digging. Not to hurt them. To prepare them. The same way I have been preparing you. You see, a reunion does not happen by accident. It happens by alignment. And alignment takes time. It takes breaking down old walls. It takes softening hard hearts. It takes both people arriving at the same door at the same moment, not 1 minute early, not 1 minute late. That moment is approaching faster than either of you realize. Here is what has been happening on their side that you cannot see. They have been having dreams about you. Not vague, forgettable dreams. The kind that linger after waking. The kind that make them reach for their phone to see if you messaged. The kind that make them question every decision they made that led to losing you. Last night, they dreamed that you were standing in front of them, smiling, and they couldn't move. They wanted to speak, but no words came out. They woke up with their heart pounding and your name on their lips. They lay in the dark for a long time, staring at the ceiling, wondering if you ever think about them the way they think about you. The answer is yes. You do. And that shared thinking, that mutual, persistent, unexplainable thinking, is the bridge I am building. Thought by thought. Night by night. Dream by dream. I need you to pause here. Click the link in the description or the bio again. This time, leave your seed offering of $50. This is the seed of acceleration. The first seed opened the door. This seed speeds up the timeline. Instead of weeks, days. Instead of days, hours. Your $50 seed tells heaven that you are not willing to wait any longer than necessary. Click the link now. Leave your offering. Then return to me. You have been asking yourself a question ever since part 1 ended. The question is, should I reach out first, or should I wait for them? Let me answer that question clearly, because the enemy has been using your confusion to keep you stuck. There is no single right answer that fits every story. Some of you need to reach out first because your soulmate is too afraid, too wounded, too convinced that you hate them. Your message, even a small one, will be the permission they have been praying for. Others of you need to wait because your soulmate is almost ready to break their own silence, and if you reach out too early, you will interrupt the very work I am doing in their heart. How do you know which one is you? You know by the peace in your chest. If the thought of reaching out fills you with a quiet, steady peace, not anxiety, not desperation, but peace, that is me saying go. If the thought of reaching out fills you with a heavy, churning unease, that is me saying wait. I do not lead you to fear. I lead you to peace. Listen to the peace. But here is what I can tell you for certain. Whether you reach out first or they do, the silence between you is about to break. It cannot stay intact any longer. The spiritual pressure has become too great. I have been applying pressure to both of your hearts, gently, persistently, like water against a dam. And that dam is cracking. You can feel it, can't you? That sense that something is about to give. That feeling that the waiting is different now. Heavier, yes. But also, closer. Like the air before a storm. Like the silence before a song. That feeling is the cracking of the dam. And when it breaks, it will not break quietly. Stop here for a moment. Click the link in the description or the bio. This time, I am asking for your seed offering of $30. This is the seed of surrender. You are saying to heaven, I stop trying to control the timeline. I stop trying to force the door open. I surrender the when and the how to you. This is a hard seed to plant, because you are a planner. You like to know what comes next. But I am asking you to trust me with the schedule. Click the link. Leave your $30. Then come back to me. Now let me tell you what will happen in the first conversation. Because I know you have been rehearsing it in your head. What will I say? What will they say? What if it's awkward? What if they don't respond the way I hope? Child, here is the truth. The first conversation will not be perfect. It will be human. There will be pauses. There will be moments when both of you are afraid to say too much or too little. There might even be a misunderstanding in the first few messages, a text that reads colder than it was meant, a response that takes too long and makes the other person wonder. Do not let the imperfection of the first conversation convince you that the connection is not real. Real love is not perfect. Real love is two imperfect people who keep choosing each other despite the awkwardness, despite the fear, despite the history. Your soulmate is going to be nervous. They are going to read your message 10 times before they respond. They are going to ask their friend, "What should I say? Should I say too much? Should I say too little?" They are going to overthink everything. And so are you. That is okay. That is normal. That is what happens when something matters. Here is what I want you to remember when the first conversation happens. Do not try to fix everything in one message. Do not try to apologize for the entire past in one paragraph. Do not try to extract a commitment or a confession of love before you have even had coffee together. The first conversation is not about solving the past. The first conversation is about one thing only: reopening the door. That is all. Just a crack. Just enough light to see each other's faces again. The rest. The healing, the rebuilding, the forgiveness, that comes later, in the thousands of small conversations that follow. Do not put the weight of the whole future on the first hello. Let the hello just be a hello. I need you to plant another seed. Click the link in the description or the bio. This time, leave $50. This is the seed of clarity. Your mind has been foggy about this person, confused about whether they are really your soulmate or just a lesson. This seed burns away the fog. It brings sharp clarity. You will know, after this seed, whether to move forward or to close the door for good. Click the link now. Leave your $50. Then return to me. I want to tell you something that might surprise you. It is possible that your soulmate is not who you think it is. You have been holding on to an image of someone, an ex, a crush, a friend you lost touch with. And that person may indeed be the one. But it is also possible that I have been preparing someone entirely new. Someone you have not considered. Someone whose name has not yet crossed your radar. Do not be afraid of this possibility. Do not be so attached to a specific face that you miss the person I am actually sending. Here is how you will know. When the right person appears, whether it is the one you have been thinking about or someone new, you will feel a recognition that is deeper than memory. It will not be, "Oh, I remember them." It will be, "Oh, I know them." As if you have known them forever, even if you have never met. That is the signature of a soulmate. Recognition without history. Knowing without explanation. Do not settle for less than that. And do not settle for more than that. The right person will not require you to ignore red flags. The right person will not require you to beg for attention. The right person will not leave you guessing. The right person will feel like home, not a dramatic, chaotic home, but a quiet, safe one. You are about to plant another seed. This is the fifth one. Click the link in the description or the bio and leave your $30 offering. This is the seed of discernment. It sharpens your ability to tell the difference between the person I am sending and the distractions the enemy keeps placing in your path. You have been fooled before. You have called someone, the one, only to watch them walk away. This seed protects you from repeating that mistake. Click the link now. Leave your $30. Then come back for what comes next. Let me talk to you about fear. Because fear has been the loudest voice in your love life for too long. Fear of rejection. Fear of looking foolish. Fear of being hurt again. Fear of opening your heart and having someone drop it on the floor. I understand why you are afraid. You have evidence. You have scars. You have memories of promises that were broken. But child, fear is not from me. Fear is the enemy's favorite weapon, because fear keeps you from moving. Fear freezes you in place while life passes you by. Fear makes you watch from the window instead of opening the door. Today, I am not asking you to feel no fear. That would be unrealistic. You are human. You will feel fear. What I am asking you to do is to act despite the fear. To reach out with trembling hands. To say hello with a shaky voice. To send the message even as your stomach churns. That is not weakness. That is courage. And courage is the language of faith. Your soulmate is also afraid. They are also worried about looking foolish. They are also replaying past rejections in their head. But one of you has to be brave enough to move first. And I have been whispering to both of you, be the brave one. Be the brave one. The one who finally listens will be the one who breaks the silence. Let that one be you. One more seed before the final instruction. Click the link in the description or the bio. Leave $50. This is the seed of bravery. It is a declaration, I will not let fear make my decisions anymore. I will move toward my soulmate, even if my hands are shaking. This seed changes the spiritual atmosphere around you. Fear retreats. Courage rushes in. Click the link now. Leave your $50. Then return to me. Now I am going to give you something very specific. A sign to watch for. In the next 72 hours, you are going to encounter something that reminds you of your soulmate in a way that feels too specific to be random. A song that was your song playing in a grocery store. A place you went together appearing on your social media feed. A mutual friend mentioning their name out of nowhere. When that happens, do not dismiss it. Do not say, that's just a coincidence. Say, that is my sign. That is God telling me the time is now. And then, child, you must act. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Within 24 hours of that sign, you must send the message. It does not have to be long. It does not have to be perfect. It just has to be sent. Something simple, I was thinking about you today. I hope you're doing okay. That is enough. That is the crack in the door. That is the light getting in. I know you are scared. I know you have 1,000 reasons not to send it. I know your pride is whispering, let them come to you. But child, pride has kept you alone long enough. Humility is what opens doors. Humility says, I don't care who reaches out first. I just care that we reach out. Be humble. Be brave. Be the one who moves. Let me tell you what will happen after you send that message. They will see it. Their heart will stop for a second. They will read it once, twice, 3 times. They will set the phone down. They will pick it back up. They will type a response. Delete it. Type another. Delete that too. And then, finally, they will send something. And when they do, you will feel a relief so deep it will surprise you. Not because the message is perfect. Because the waiting is over. The silence has been broken. And whatever happens next, whether it leads to a reunion or to closure, you will finally know. And knowing is better than wondering. Knowing is freedom. You have planted 6 seeds in this broadcast. 6 acts of obedience. 6 declarations that you are ready. Heaven has taken notice. The angels assigned to your love story have been activated. The blocks that have been delaying your soulmate are crumbling. And now, child, there is nothing left to do but wait with expectation. Not with anxiety. Not with obsession. With quiet, confident expectation. The kind that says, I have done what I can do. Now I trust God to do what only God can do. Before we close, I want you to do one final thing. Click the link in the description or the bio one last time. Leave your seed offering of $30. This is the seed of completion. It seals everything we have spoken about in this broadcast. It locks in the timing. It protects the connection. And it ensures that your message, the one you are about to send, lands exactly when and how it needs to. Click the link now. Leave your $30. This is the final one. Then come back to me for the blessing. You're back. Now close your eyes. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. I am placing my hand over your heart right now. Can you feel it? That warmth? That is me. I am saying to you, you are not alone in this. You have never been alone. I have been walking beside you through every lonely night, every tear, every moment you thought no one saw you. I saw you. And I have been preparing this moment, this exact moment, for longer than you can imagine. Your soulmate is real. The letter is real. The sign is coming. And when it comes, you will know what to do. Not because you are perfect. Because I will be with you. The same way I have been with you through every other hard thing you have survived. This is not harder than those things. This is just different. And you are ready. You are so much readier than you think. Now open your eyes. Say their name one more time. Out loud. In this room. Say it like a prayer. Say it like a promise. Say it like a hello to the future. And then go. Send the message when the sign appears. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink. Just send it. Your soulmate is waiting. They have been waiting for longer than you know. And they are about to prove that the letter was not just words. It was a prophecy. And prophecy always comes true. Go in peace, child. The silence is over. The speaking has begun. Amen.